trap. Welcome to the trap.
Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap.
Let's go. Zen.
Trap.
Zen.
Trap.
Zen.
Trap.
Zen.
Trap.
Protect.
Yo, peace.
Protect your energy.
Welcome back to another Zen Trap Travel ZTT. We got a pretty exciting episode for you. P, let's tell them what we got.
Gotcha. I'm one of your two hosts, Zen P.
Yogi LG.
So today we are reviewing Barcelona, Spain. Clearly we have a guest with us, first timer. His name is Mike Curd. Would definitely like to introduce him first. Mike is a friend of ours from uni, as they say in Europe, college, the greatest university there is in the land, HBCU. Mike, why don't we start off with you telling your life story in under a minute? Well, really, we'll give you a minute and a half. Why don't you, give us, and of course, the things you like to share. Life story in a minute and a half.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Mike Curd, born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana. Basically went to A&T, studied computer engineering, did a whole bunch of electrical engineering classes with these two fine people you see here. Right now, life-wise, I'm in Seattle, work at Microsoft. Really, I'm just into, just enjoying the outdoors and taking long walks. No, I'm kidding. But, I did skip over the whole childhood. Can't think of anything else to say on that. But, basically, what else is there to say?
Hey, look, you say whatever you want, man. That's good. That's good. I guess why did you come on this trip? Like, what made you jump on?
Oh yeah. For me, just hadn't really traveled since the pandemic hit, so kind of felt like this was a great opportunity. With Paris and Lindsay just going out of the country. Figured it'd be dope to just tag along a little bit and hit up a few countries I've been on my list for a while. So definitely want to hit up Greece, and then Barcelona sounded nice. So just kind of just what ended up happening. So now I'm here.
Nice. All right, so I'll kind of, I guess, start us out. Last we talked about Portugal, of course. Lindsay had that horrific accident that grounded her for a little bit, but from that point, I flew to Barcelona, and we already had a hotel booked. I forget the name of the hotel, but it was that Diagonal, I think. Very nice hotel. It was a grocery store very close, so I was staying in the hotel, but I was very aware that my funds are about to get low because it's not splitting things again. It's just me. So I went to the grocery store, bought some sandwich meat, and was living very humble ways for about a week. 4-star hotel life, baby. Mike wasn't due to come for another week, so during that week, I was really chilling. Me and Yogi LG also already had a trip planned to Amsterdam, but I'll get to that a little later. Just again, during that week, just walked around real chill, went to some restaurants, went to this ceviche spot, learned I do not like ceviche.
Oh, really?
Don't enjoy that at all. Definitely cold and wasn't for me. What else did I do? I went to I went to Popeyes. They got a Popeyes in Barcelona. Tastes relatively the same. Different kind of menu looking, but it tastes about the same. I went to a pho spot. Pho. That was in. Found a little basketball court. Got some workouts in there. Played a couple pickup games. It's funny. Found a little nightlife. Went to this something called the Jamboree where they do hip hop Thursdays. I'm thinking they just gonna play rap music and stuff from the description or some kind of hip hop, maybe even in a different language. It was more so literally a concert, almost like a spoken word and
like a poetry slam.
Sulla festa da scala alcolita baciata, cortesa en panxa, de xarma el nom llevat de xarma. El ben pringao d'aquells de la tranca, el meu flow la trabanca, però sense plata les banques pringao. I el puto caos és la meva rima loca. Na minha vida já é, pode bastante importante.
Yeah, not even poetry. Like they would, it was like a live band just playing stuff, and then they would have certain people come up. One dude came up, started beatbox. And the stuff in Barcelona opened so late, so the thing didn't even open until like 11 or midnight, and it probably went till like I don't know 4 5. But I was out by like 2:30. I was like, I done seen what I needed to see. Yeah,
I
and then
gotta
after
go.
that, yeah, for sure. Like I said, after that, we had already planned. Me and Yogi LG already had booked to go to Amsterdam, so went to Amsterdam for a weekend. That was super chill, super dope. The food was trash, but um, everything else was dope. The views, people ride a lot of bikes there. They got the little water that you can see everywhere. So I rented a bike, was riding around, stayed in the hostel, riding on a ferry. It's a very quick trip, very quick weekend trip. And like I said, when I got back a day after that, I had to change from the hotel to the Airbnb that we had booked for us three. And I met Mike a day after I had checked into that Airbnb. So, Mike, why don't you tell him about your experience in coming over in your first day there in Barcelona?
Oh yeah. Um, so I guess to start, yeah, flew from Seattle to Amsterdam, had a layover there. Um, had some weirdness. I was stressing out because I didn't know whether or not I should pick up my bags up, when you're doing the transfer between Amsterdam and Barcelona. So, anyways, a little stressed out, but got to Barcelona eventually. And what happened? Oh, yeah, got a little taxi. It was about, I don't know, 30, 40 euro. But got to the spot.
Super tired.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I skipped over a whole thing. So actually, before I headed out, I got some notification from Delta Airlines talking about, oh, you got to get your booster shot, or you can't get into the country type stuff. I don't know why. It was like some sort of weird notification thing. So I was like, damn, I got to like rush around and get a booster shot. Ended up finding one. And then basically when I was on the plane, I was just like cold, shivering. And then by the time I got to Barcelona, I was just like completely done. And it didn't help that when I got to the door, I was like, damn, like, okay, I think I'm in the right spot. I hit up Paris. It got nothing. So I'll stand out there for about 10 minutes. It's all good. I mean, we good now. But,
Just like text me, of course, like.
Yeah. So I was like, shit, I'm about to really just be out here shivering just in the streets of Barcelona. But,
In the
eventually got
streets, just by yourself, cold.
just, yeah, I was just fending for myself out there. But,
FaceTime me, and I was like, hey, what's up?
yeah.
Hey, I'm outside. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, like he just didn't care. But I was, it's weirdness with the data and stuff, I'm sure. But yeah, got inside and did we go somewhere to eat first or I can't.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure. I think I just
I think you were tired.
that might just been time. Yeah, I just straight up passed out, for like, and then woke up at like maybe like 11 or I don't know, something crazy. So
Yeah, I think we might have got food like that night.
Yeah.
Like just something quick.
yeah,
We got them pizzas, I think, that night.
Yeah.
Whatever.
yeah, I think we did get the pizzas. Yeah, so yeah, that first night was rough, but took some Advil and it was pretty good to go next day. So that's basically it.
All right. After that, let me think. What did we do? The next day, I think we just walked around a little bit because we only had like a day and a half really before we had to flight to Ibiza. So we was going to Ibiza that weekend. Again, another trip that we already had planned. Flew to Ibiza. Again, that was a quick weekend trip. I think. Did you? Oh, so matter of fact, I know what we did. The next day, we got up and we went and worked out. We worked out by the beach. Went to the beach. I don't think we did yoga till we came back from Ibiza, but worked out by the beach. Walked back. On the way back, Mike was like he needed one of those chargers, like international chargers. So you went and walked to the mall, and I went back to the crib.
Yeah.
And how was the mall?
Yeah, the mall was pretty nice. Definitely your typical mall with all the different things, and but although it did have a grocery store in it, and that is actually the spot where I ended up finding the international charger. Like all the electronic stores are just like out of them. They didn't even know what I was talking about. So, but yeah, mall was cool. You know, had a lot of different things, food court stuff like that. But that was basically it. Yeah, yeah, it wasn't much to it. Trying to think what else happened after that. I think I
I
just got
think a
home
lot of
and
international like malls. I know like other countries they'll put like everything will be in the mall. Like everything you need, grocery store, pharmacy, all that kind of stuff is just in the mall instead of like separate spots. So different countries have different things. That's pretty cool though.
yeah, yeah, I was surprised to see that. So yeah, it was nice. I don't think.
Yeah, and then the other thing, like you saying, Lindsay, they have like the neighborhoods in most places we've been overseas are just all neighborhoods are kind of equipped with like it's usually markets and fresh fruit places and grocery stores all within like walking distance. So like almost every 2-3 blocks, it's the same kind of stuff. It's a grocery store, market, everything you kind of need within walking distance, and then you still got great public transportation. Like the public transportation in Barcelona was great. Like we was riding buses. You can get a pass that works for the bus, the subway, and the tram that goes through the city for like the same price, and it'd be like unlimited for like 3 days, 2 days, or whatever. So transportation was top tier. Yeah, after that we flew to Ibiza. We got a hotel. Ibiza was it? It didn't rain the first day. Well, first day in Ibiza, we just went and got food, and on the way to going to get food, a dude stopped us to talk about like a party or
Oh
something.
yeah,
He kept like snatching my phone out of his hand and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. It was a little weird because I did only plan to have like a 30-second convo. I just wanted to like get some information just to see what he was talking about as far as places to go. But he was very persistent as far as like getting us to go to this party. And so at first, I think when I heard the price he was talking about, he was like, I think I heard him say like 24 euro or something like 40 euro, I think is what I heard. And then I think when we walked away, I think you were telling me like it actually was like 240 euro or something like that.
That don't even make sense what you were saying. Like,
Yeah.
like 40 euro for the whole night.
Yeah, because he was talking about, oh yeah, you're gonna get like a table and like a bottle of champagne, and he mentioned a couple other things. And I was like, 40 euro though. I mean, it might be a scam, but not that bad if we get got. So I was like, I mean, that'd be the worst thing. But yeah, anyways, it was definitely 240 euros. So but yeah, that was that happened, and because we were walking to somewhere on the way. Where were we walking to? When we ran into him, we were getting something to eat. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we was getting food. I don't even know what we ate. What food
Trying
we
to
got?
think. Yeah, we probably went to the beach. I'm pretty sure I got paella.
Yeah,
So I kept
put Mike on the paella.
Yep, yep. Paella's great.
And in fact, you're right. We went to the beach. You got paella. I got like fish and potatoes.
Got it. Yeah. So
How's the paella? Was it better in Barcelona or Ibiza?
I'm thinking I'm going with Barcelona, whatever that one spot is.
That paella spot was.
Yeah, pretty good in Barcelona, but I didn't have a bad one in any of my spots, so I can say that.
And what is paella? Like, how would you describe paella?
I will have to describe it as rice and then some sort of well, I got a seafood paella, so I had like mussels and what is it, shrimp and things of that nature. Can't think of the other ones, but
Yeah, I ain't fooling with that.
yeah, they were all up in there. It felt like some sort of like red like sauce in it, but yeah, it's a traditional Spanish meal. It seems. I don't know.
Did we go out the first night in Ibiza? I think we went out the second night. Did we go out the first night?
I feel like it might have been the second night.
I think the second night. I think again the first night we crashed.
Yeah, I was out, so I don't know if you can't remember nothing.
Oh yeah, we didn't go out. That second day, I think again we just got up, went and got food. May have hit the beach for a little bit. Then we got a bottle and pregame. We said we was going out that night. We got tickets to a party. No. Yeah, we got tickets to a party.
Yeah.
That was the party over there by where all the clubs were.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the name of the club or?
No, what was the name of it? Because I know the one you should have went to was called Shoda or something like that.
I can find it.
Yeah, he might be able to, because I'm blanking.
The name of the club was Opium Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
We went there and it was crowded.
Yeah.
It was packed. So first of all, when we first pulled up, it was just a long line. And of course, Mike's looking like, oh, we might not get in and all this other stuff. Secondly, the thing online had like a dress code kind of, so we wore like regular kind of club clothes, but people online was just mostly chill, like mostly wearing whatever. So of course that pisses you off, but you just like whatever it is, what it is. So we wait in line, we get in, and the club is a club. It's got a nice like outside area to the left. We got like a free shot when we came in there, or a free drink with our ticket. But when I say it was packed, like the dance floor was just like one of those unmovable dance floors and stuff. So didn't go in there. We just drank and pretty much like people watched the whole night. It was just chilling or whatever. But it was it was cool. It was cool. They played mostly like house music, electro type stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All I recall is at some point in the night, I think people were asking, well, not me, I guess. Maybe people were even asking you about where the bathroom was at. I think it was some weird situation.
Yeah, we were standing in like an area by the bar, and for some reason, literally like three people in a row, different types of people at different times, but consecutively came up to me. And I feel like the first person was saying it in a different language, like Spanish, saying like, "Where's the bathroom?" And I was like, first one, I was like, I don't know, like I don't know, over there somewhere. And by this time, I saw where they went, and I was like, okay, I know where it is. About 5 minutes later, a dude come up. Where's the bathroom? It's right there. Do I look like I work here or something?
Yeah, I mean, that was weird. I was just like, I don't know. Something feels off, but
Right. By the third one, I just didn't care no more. Then there was a dude in there who had like this like whistle thing in his mouth that was weird. So he was like, it made like a cricket sound or something. He thought it was like cool. So he in the club just doing like this cricket noise. Strange.
weirdness.
All right, yeah. So yeah, we left there at like I don't know 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. When we was walking out there, like I said, it was full of people, the beach and stuff, and it's like people everywhere. It's almost like a club let out in like in the regular in the states and stuff, but just people standing on the strip, just talking and stuff, smoking or whatever. And the trains ran super late too, because like we took the train home and walked home.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all these clubs like beside each other too. So like as we was walking, like Mike said, we saw this other club and we was like pissed because that club looked like good, like, and it was playing like black music and stuff, and it looked like it was some more people of color in there and stuff, man. So he was like, oh, all right, now we know.
Yeah.
Left there, went back to the hotel, chilled. The next day we got up. That's when we booked like the beach day party thing.
Yeah.
So you can talk about that, I guess.
Oh, yeah. So I think maybe the night before or something like that. Yeah, I just kind of just looked up what are the most popular beach party things in Ibiza. I just felt like that's the proper thing to do when you hit a spot like that. And we went to what was it called again? I'm getting it mixed up with another place now.
What was the name of the
The beach club. It's probably going.
Go ahead, just talk about it.
But either way, went to I guess one of the famous ones, and yeah, it was definitely super nice. I ended up buying some 79 euro glasses right when I got inside because I don't know why. I just the sun was in my eyes and just felt out of place. Just not having glasses. So it was
80
very dumb.
euros though, Mike.
I know. So, because I'm pretty sure we already pre-gaming, and I think I just wasn't thinking straight. So, anyways, yeah, we got up in there, and what did we do? I mean, basically,
Is it O Beach?
O Beach,
That don't sound right. O Beach.
maybe. Yeah, I think it did start with O.
It's in San Antonio.
Okay. The main thing I remember when we first got in there is I think we may have just gotten some drinks real quick, and then we kind of just found like this one spot, at the pool, and kind of just like posted up, and basically everybody started doing the same thing. It started getting super packed. Everybody was just kind of just taking over spots, and what else? What did we do? I mean, it was basically just straight drinking at that point.
Yeah. So like literally, when we got in there, first 10 minutes, like I said, like Mike was saying, it was a lot of people in there, but it wasn't like packed. So people were finding spots on the pool because it's mostly just full of VIP sections, cabanas and all this stuff. And the VIP sections are pretty much like costly, like they're real expensive or whatever. But it is what it is. Not when you got like a group, probably it's like regular price. But Um, so we posted up on the pool, and like the first thing we noticed too is like every probably like 30 minutes, like the pool will start shooting out sprinkler
Oh yeah.
water. So luckily we got to a section where like we ain't getting hit by this like sprinkler coming down, drizzling the pool. But like we sitting in the area, and then it's like these drunk white women who are from like I don't know, they either from like Scotland or Ireland or something, and they own like a bachelorette party or whatever they call it, like a stag do in Europe. And like a girl, they were already drunk. Like they had a section or something too, but they was in the pool and stuff. And one of the white girls was like taking a picture, dancing and stuff, and then her boobs popped out. And then her friends were trying to tell her to cover it up, and she was like, "I don't care, I don't care, I don't care." So this happened while Mike was getting shade. So literally, he come back. I was like, he been gone for like literally 4 minutes, 5 minutes. I was like, "Yeah, you just missed a white girl just showing her breast to everybody in here and stuff." He was like, "Oh, that."
That's Ibiza for you.
Yeah,
So
Ibiza. Welcome.
explain the vibe of Ibiza in general. Like, do y'all feel like it was a more relaxed vacation type spot? Y'all saw what was the age range of people y'all was seeing?
Nah, it's definitely a young party spot. It's a place you go to parties. Um, yeah, for sure. It's. I mean, you still see like older people there, so it's similar to Vegas. It's just people going there to drink and party. Like prices are jacked up because of that reason too. So you go there to drink and party. Later, as we kept ordering drinks and stuff and chilling, that's when the bobblehead thing came out.
Oh yeah, there was like some contraption that they have just that they fly through the air, and like people are like hanging from it and dancing and flipping around in the air and stuff like that. It's like a huge skull type of thing with a mohawk. I don't know. It was a lot going on. People were loving it. Yeah, it was like a whole I don't know sort of like concert like thing happening too. Like this guy came in on this like huge truck type of thing, and he's just like
It's like a crane holding the head with
yeah.
the people.
Yeah, so it was definitely an experience. It was definitely I feel like I was in Ibiza.
Mike, do you remember this dude? Can you explain this dude?
Oh man, yeah. There's also like I don't know how I don't know when we noticed this, but like at a certain point there was like what we say it was a kid just like chilling in the section, not the section, but chilling in the pool like right next to us, like right near us, and I could have sworn he looked like a straight middle schooler. Like I was like, there's like no way like he's over 18. So he kind of reminded me of somebody. I can't put my finger on it, but he was just I mean, he was just enjoying himself. I mean, he was doing his thing, which I was like, I feel it, man. But yeah, it was definitely some characters. There was some other characters as well. There was like
Because
because
you know it's from the UK. Oh, you about to talk about the dude that
oh yeah. Because Paris is famous, so like this guy, he just came up to Paris and he was just like, "Hey yo, let me get a picture." I don't know what he said exactly, but it was like I don't know. You may
I don't know what
actually.
he said. Like he came up, he was drunk, asking, he's like, "Yo, can I get a picture?" I had like my afro out, so I'm like, I said why at first, and you can tell he had like good intentions. It wasn't no like hostile thing or just like whatever. But I don't even remember what he responded with, and I was just like, "Yeah, sure." So we took a picture together. That stuff be happening. That always be weird. Just be like, some people ain't seen black people before, and they just be like, "Let me get a picture." And if you feel like it, do it. If you don't. Big advocate of that. But yeah, we just kept staying in there partying in the pool and stuff so we couldn't no more. The water was freezing though. Like
Yeah.
even though it was hot, but the water was cold. So I ain't really get in there too much. But definitely a great spot. Definitely if you go, I would say go with a group though. It would be way better with like a big group of people so you can split cost of stuff and you can get like sections and do everything right. But
Yeah.
it's a party place. After we went to the pool party, we walked and got some pizza. That was cool. Then we pretty much just called it a day after that. Didn't really want to try clubs at night again. We did a quick day trip to Formentera. It wasn't really a day trip. It was really quick. Mike was doing some work on his computer. Uh, so we got out and went to Formentera on a late ferry. I actually walked and went to work out while Mike was on his computer. And then it was supposed to like rain, so the weather was a little touch and go, but we still caught like a last minute ferry, like a late ferry to Formentera, which is just a little island outside of Ibiza. It's really beautiful. We again got lucky. As soon as we got off, it was raining at first, but it stopped after the first like 5 minutes. We were walking at first. We couldn't find people that were even open like late enough because I think we got there at like probably about like five.
Five-ish, yeah.
It
At
was
least
like five,
five-ish.
5:30, and then like we was going to people asking about like, hey, can we rent a bike or a bicycle? Because I was telling Mike it'd probably be easier to get a bicycle because it's you can walk it, but it's a long walk. And he was like, cool. Because at first he was like, can we just take a taxi? And I was like, if we take a taxi, we can be stranded, dog. Like, you don't want to. The taxi will get us there, but like, we're not going to be able to get back with like the timing that we want. So it was like, cool. So we was walking to these places. Most of them were saying like, nah, it's too late to rent a bike or we don't have them. Try somebody else. Found a place that was like, yeah, you can rent a bike from us. You got to return it by 8 or 9, pretty much. They were saying like that same day. So it was like, cool, that's perfect. We'll probably have it back by like 7. So went and rented a bike, rode bikes out. Saw some crazy like views along the way. It was like dirt path roads. It was cars going and stuff, and other people on bikes, people on Vespas and scooters and shit zipping past. We rode bikes out. We was doing stuff quick because again we didn't have much time. We probably had a solid 2 hours. So we was riding bikes. We stopped, take pictures every now and then. We hit the beach up, took some pictures, and then we just chilled at the beach probably for a legit strong 45 minutes to an hour. How was Formentera for you?
Formentera was great. I do wish I brought my swim trunks. I don't know why I didn't do that. But Paris, he took advantage of the nice, warm, nice water. I don't know what the water was like.
Water
But
was dope.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you put your legs in there at least.
I mean, yeah, it's true. I got to experience a little bit, but I mean, other than that, though, definitely just like views wise, I was just like, yeah, like this is kind of what I expected when going on a trip like this. Just like relaxing, just looking out at all the scenery.
Took a little nap.
Definitely took a nap. I was definitely out for a little bit. But yeah, I mean, that was kind of all I really did at the beach is just like take it all in and nap.
We rode the bikes back, and then like we missed our ferry.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah. So I definitely got because I looked up the ferry times. I was like, oh yeah, like one comes at I think I said 9 o'clock or whatever it was, 8:30, something like that. And then of course I'm waiting around. I'm like seeing like a ferry starting to pull up at like 8 o'clock instead of the 8:30 or whatever it was, and I was just like, huh, that's odd. Like maybe it's just whatever. It's like like
Early or
it's just maybe just here early is about to like I don't know, wait until 8:30 still. But no, that thing was definitely taken off at 8. And I got because I was looking at the wrong military time stuff. It was like 20 o'clock I was supposed to be looking at, and of course I was looking at 8:30 a.m. So yeah. Anyways,
Ferry. Oh, how was the ferry ride back? It was like
oh yeah, ferry ride back was definitely interesting. Crazy waves as far as just like, or what do you want to call it?
rocking.
Yeah, rocking like crazy. And we sat at the top. And there was just outside. So we were just definitely in all the elements, and there was a group of just young, energetic folks up there. Just I mean they was hype, yo. Yeah, I was just like, okay, this is what people do. They come out here, do their thing.
Yeah, I could have sworn one of them was gonna fall off.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they was all wilding. But they was a fun group of people. I'm trying to think what else.
Yeah, so they was chilling. They started drinking some more out there. They pulled weed out, smoking on the boat, like outside. They didn't care about nothing. They definitely was probably
Yeah.
21 or under. They were just living life, probably from like the UK or something. So we get back, of course, chill that night, because that was a lot in like a quick, short span of time. I think we was leaving out the next day anyway. Got back to Barcelona, chilled, ate good. Mike had said he had already booked some tickets, but I did mean to say earlier, when I first got to the Airbnb and was transitioning from the hotel, it was like a weird festival going on. So I forget the name of the festival, but this festival was pretty much where the people in the neighborhood decorate their alley, pretty much their street. I called it an alley, but their street because the streets are real narrow. And they pick a theme for their street. I don't know how they vote on it or pick, but then the people in that live in that neighborhood decorate their street, and then people come and they just party all night long. So it was loud every single night at Airbnb, and people they were going in the streets drinking, almost similar to Lindsay to like when we went to Brazil with like just streets flooded with people just standing on the streets drinking, partying until probably 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, legit. And it's
Sheesh.
we stay like literally on the street where they were doing it, and it was loud every single night. Mike was like, I think it's just like
That's
this.
crazy. I think the Airbnb had a noise policy, didn't they?
Oh, right. That's what I was looking like. I was like, ain't no way they can have noise policy because
Yeah.
the stuff outside will make it go off. Ain't no noise meter. But Mike was like, I think they just do this every night. Like I was like, nah, like ain't no way, because they had like some of the alleys like gated and stuff. It was like concerts happening like live.
Yeah.
I was like, it was a band coming down the street earlier when I was coming and stuff. It was weird. It was a lot of stuff, but it was kind of weird
Yeah.
and dope. But it made like leaving to go to different places kind of difficult sometimes because some streets would just be like blocked off, like you can't walk down it or whatever. So I just want to make sure I mention that. But yeah, when we got back, I also want to mention we did yoga one morning by the beach. The beach was dope. That was the beach in Barcelona was great. We went to Playa something with an M. um, but we just so happened to end up going to like the nude beach for just because it was the closest one to us.
Just just so happened, huh?
Just so
Just an
happened.
accident. Stumbled upon
But
it.
still,
Yeah.
when you go to the nude beaches, it ain't nothing but old naked men. It's a YMCA. I just want to make that clear.
It's all going on.
But this in general, the beaches at Barcelona to me felt like most women would just be topless anyway.
Yeah.
Like in just general walking around, it just they do not care. It's like nipples is nipples there.
Yeah.
It's very very free. Um, yeah, so we did like sunrise yoga. Mike had never done yoga before, he had said, which was so this dude said he ain't never done yoga before. We get there semi late, like 5 minutes late. It's for like an hour anyway. It's two mats. One is available in the front, and then there's one like one row from the back. Of course, I get to go to the front. Mike, like, yeah, you go take that mat. So I'm at the front with these like professional girls of the class. They out there doing all this stuff, and I'm like struggling and stuff. Uh, Mike in the back, halfway through the class, I'm like dripping. Uh, I see Mike. This dude is like on his front arms doing something like this. I was like, this dude talking about he never done yoga before. Like, what the?
No, yeah, that I was just that was the one attempt that I made for an advanced move, and I only got it for like 1 second, so
Nah, man,
I think you
turned
just caught
backwards,
it.
just like
No, I don't know, but I mean, definitely great experience as far as like a first yoga, like doing it on the beach and just like looking out at the ocean and
In Barcelona.
yeah, in
Yeah, I'm sure.
Barcelona. I was like, dang,
That's
this
dope.
is yeah. I gotta try this out a lot more.
I'm
But
just letting you know, yoga in Seattle is not gonna look like
yeah, I
that.
know, right? I'm like, it's gonna be all raining and stuff. But yeah, it was definitely dope. I had burned a whole bunch of calories. It was great workout. So appreciate you
Good.
on that one.
yeah. After that, you can tell them you booked these tickets to all these different museums.
Oh yeah, because yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think before we went to Ibiza, we actually booked. I booked some tickets to just to get into the culture a little bit. So there's like a famous architect there. His name is I forget his first name, but Gaudi, I think is the last name. And basically, he's just like just pure legend out there. He's designed a whole bunch of stuff. He's like he has a project that's still going on that I guess we can talk about in a second. But we went to go check out, I guess, his first sort of thing, which is called P.Y.P.P.Y.E. And I think what I remember learning about that was like he just designed like a whole neighborhood for like some rich, whatever, affluent people that are supposed to be living there. But then I think the project didn't go all the way through. And so it kind of ended up just turning into not a theme park, but just like a park for people to visit and check out all of his different houses that he made and stuff like that. So yeah, it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool just kind of seeing his vision and, you know, I forget what his sort of theme is. He's very into animals. No disrespect. I feel like I'm disrespecting right now, but yeah, that's like he's into that a lot. There was something else with Park Well, but I can't remember. But
Oh, I mean, the only other funny thing I guess was one where you thought you couldn't walk down to that area, and we walked down there.
Yeah.
Then the other part, so me and Mike kind of separated, and then the other part was when I went up. So I went up to another area of Park. Well, I took my drone in there and got some drone footage. And then I went up to, I think it was probably like a religious space, maybe. It was like a temple. Maybe it wasn't really like a temple, but it had a cross on it. But it's at the top of this like hill. Park Royal was very hilly. And it was hot as a mug out there. Either way, I get to the top of it. I see a old man looking like with a long beard sleep on this bench. He's got a guitar with a money bucket beside it, and he sleep. And then there's other people up there just taking pictures. It's just this little small like stone with like a cross on it or something. And I pull my drone out and I do like a little aerial view around this like stone thing. He wakes up while I'm doing it. And then like when I land the drone, he's just like looking off in the distance with these shades on. No respect. You ain't got no respect. No respect. I was just like, I was ready to kind of like debate a little bit, be like, what? What do you mean by no respect? There's people up here taking selfies with this thing. Like, at least I wasn't even standing by it. I just had like looking down, had the drone, took some air views. But I was like, nah, it's too hot. And me and Mike running late. So got some drone shots. We dipped from there. We went to the next museum. It was a day long of museum stuff. Not gonna lie, it was dope. I was a little hesitant at first, but it was dope. We went to the next stop, which was
Next stop was called Casa Batlo, I believe. Just another thing that Gaudi designed. I don't remember any backstory on this, to be honest. We did get like the whole audio book thing, and we were listening along, going through all the different rooms in this huge house. It was kind of cool though. Like you like it's like an iPad that you got, and you kind of like point it at different areas in the house, and it'll like show things coming alive and turtles flying around and stuff. I don't know, but it was definitely an experience. I think the thing I liked the most. No, was that this spot? Yeah, I think
that was that spot.
Yeah, that was this spot.
You probably gonna say the same thing on like the 4D thing.
Yeah.
6D.
Yeah, yes. The 6D whatever at experience at the end was pretty crazy. They just like, have everybody, they funnel everybody into this room, close the door, and then like, basically on all 6 sides of the walls, up, down, below, whatever, they have like screens that are just like showing like all these images, and it's kind of like coming in and out at you. And I don't know how to describe it. I think it's better seen with pictures or whatever, but it was just like, I don't know, it was just like very, very immersive. I can't think of a better way to describe it, but so that was good.
Next spot we went to was that church, right?
Yeah. So and then we also hit up what do they call it? La Sagrada Familia. So that's like this huge church that Gaudi has been.
That's that like castle looking church people see for Barcelona all the time. It's like they always working on it.
Yeah, always working on it. And so, apparently it's been worked on for, I don't know, since like 1930, 20, I don't know. But it was definitely very nice from the outside, of course, but then also going on the inside.
It was like TSA to get in there.
Oh, yeah, very interesting, that experience. We had to like take out all of our stuff and, put it in the bag. And then, for Paris, they like straight up confiscated his ish.
Take my drone.
Yeah. So they immediately recognized, it was a drone, I guess, and they were just like, yep, go ahead, give me that. And
they put it in a locker though. They give you a number. They say when you leave and come back and get it, but they're like, you can't take no drone in there.
Yeah. So but I mean, other than that, no, we got past, and it was also an audio type book thing, but I don't think we really listened to that one at all, or at least I can't recall. But as far as like the scenery on the inside, it was nice, just like lots of just beautiful colors and what is that called, stained glass type of stuff going on. So it was a nice venue on the inside, but
Michael
really
church cussing.
I was but I forgot, but what else happened? I think really all we did was
we went to Five Guys after that.
I went to Five Guys. Oh, we did go to the top of the towers also, but that was, it was cool. It was just very skinny.
Views was cool. It was very tight.
Yeah,
corners up there. But yeah, views was
yeah.
cool. I got drone footage outside of it.
True, true. Yeah. So yeah, we can talk about
Yeah,
that.
as soon as I went outside, I got my drone. I was like, Mike, I'm gonna walk to this park that's like across the street, and I'm gonna just take the drone up anyway and get some joints from the outside. They'll never see it.
Yeah.
So did that. That was cool. Like I said, we went to, there's plenty of Five Guys in Barcelona. Five Guys is very expanded. And again, I know that's probably basic when you traveling and stuff, but sometimes you just want something you used to after you've been eating different stuff for a couple of days. You done been adventurous a couple of days now. You just want something staple. Went to Five Guys. It was good. Tasted exactly like Five Guys. It was an African dude in there that was like, he was like, uh, well, first I was sitting down and Mike was getting his food, and then he asked me, he was like, um, he said, "Do you speak English?" And I was like, "See," and then he was like, "No, I'm like for real asking, like, do you speak English?" I was like, "Yeah, man, yeah, no, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I speak English." He's like, "Oh man, you guys like, are y'all from America, right?" He's like, "Y'all just look like y'all from America for some reason." It was just like, okay, and he was just very excited to talk to us. He was like, "Oh man, I just moved here to Spain from." I don't know, Nigeria or something.
Yeah, I think
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
So he said he was actually born in Spain, but he was raised in Nigeria. So he's trying to live in Spain for a couple months so he could get a Spain passport, dual citizenship or something. Said he only been there like 2 weeks, 3 weeks or something. Said he was really liking it. He's brushing up on his Spanish and stuff. And he's like, this is my first time in Five Guys, so I'm really excited to try the burger. He's like, I've done a lot of Googles. Everybody says this is the good one, so he's about to have his first experience. And he's like, all right, I'm about to take my first bite. And he just keep talking to us, and we just okay.
Okay,
How is it?
enjoy.
So then he's like, all right, who's the GOAT, LeBron or Michael?
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. All right, who's the GOAT of soccer?
All right. Yeah.
Mike's over there like Pele or something.
Yeah. I started just. I don't really know anybody, but I know Pele, so I started talking about him. And yeah, he was.
Yeah, so we were just talking as we finished our food and stuff. Then we dipped. Um, Let me think. What else happened in Spain? I think that's the gist of it. I think that's the gist. Long story short, or long story long, Spain is dope. Sangria is good. Paella is good. Plenty of views, plenty of other places to see. That was literally just Barcelona and Ibiza. You got Madrid, Malaga, all these other different places you can go to and have different cultures and stuff. I'm sure they got nice countrysides and stuff, but I love Spain. Spain is very dope to me. Oh, matter of fact, no, it is. It was one more thing. We went out again that night.
Oh.
We went to that place where like that was in Barcelona, right?
Yeah.
We
Cool
went.
spot.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it. But we went to the place where like the lady pretty much just let us in. Or was that in Ibiza?
Maybe it was like Ibiza.
That was Ibiza.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was
yeah,
Ibiza.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was definitely Ibiza.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember.
It's called Swag.
Yeah.
So we went to a place called Swag in Ibiza too, like one night, and it was dead.
Yeah.
It was
I
dead.
remember now.
We bought tickets online; they were kind of low, but this was the only place that was playing like hip hop music, is what it said online.
Yeah.
And we got to the door, and the lady just pretty much looked at us and was like, "Yeah, just go."
Yeah.
Like what? Like you can double check them? It's okay, just go. It wasn't like a lot of people in there, but it was enough. It was like girls dancing behind like the bar in like a silhouette type thing. It was just funny in there. I feel like it was like white people. Yeah, it was like white people dancing and stuff. That was kind of funny.
Yeah. I'm recalling now. Yeah, it was. I mean, as far as music wise, yeah, like
The music was good.
At least that was good,
But it was just, yeah, it wasn't great. But yeah, that's kind of Barcelona in a nutshell, really.
All right. Well, that's what's up. While y'all was in Barcelona, I'm gonna give a quick little breakdown of what I was doing. I was pretty much in the states trying to figure out how to rehab my leg, what I need to move forward. So doctors wanted like a MRI to kind of see if I need to do surgery or not. That took about a week to get scheduled. Got an MRI done. They told me that it was probably best to go the non-surgical route, just because I got several different tears. It wasn't just my patella; it was my ACL and my meniscus, and I got a fracture. So it was like we just gonna go physical therapy route, but just sit at home for real with your leg immobilized for the most part. Don't let nothing crazy happen. You don't want no slips, no trips. It'll just make it worse. So pretty much sit still. So that week and a half, 2 weeks I was in Barcelona, I was kind of just here rehabbing, but just kind of sitting still. So that's it. That's all I've been doing for those weeks. But things are going good. My leg feels better every day, so that's great.
Nah, that's dope. I mean, it's surprising that you didn't need surgery, but I mean, I guess I'm glad. Like, I guess that's good in the long run. And I guess, like the doctor said, if you do need it, you can still get it eventually. But I think the natural healing is probably usually always like the best way if that's a possibility. So definitely glad about that. Mike, what would you say was your favorite part of Spain or the Barcelona Ibiza experience? What was your favorite thing?
Um, Maybe my favorite. I did like Formentera a lot. As far as like the vibe, I feel like if I were to go back to Barcelona, I would definitely make sure I get like a full day in Formentera. That time around. It's just nice to just like ride around the island and stuff like that and chill at beaches. So, yeah, that's probably the big one for me.
Favorite thing, person, or experience? Like, well, you already
Yeah.
said Formentera, but like, what was your favorite, like, either food, person, or thing you did,
Ah,
experience, or anything like that?
yeah. Experience wise, I will say honestly, I definitely liked. There's two things that are kind of the top of my list. I guess one start with yoga. I think just doing that on the beach in Barcelona,
Yeah.
that's just an experience that I'm just always going to like talk about. Like, oh yeah, like I did this, out there. But also I'm kind of like not really like a coffee connoisseur, but like I kind of like am a little bit of a coffee snob. So there was a cafe in Barcelona that I hit up that I'm already forgetting the name, but essentially the cafes in Barcelona were also really nice. So as far as like just going to them, just like chilling, getting a flat white, which is like the big thing in Barcelona, it seems. Just taking in the whatever.
What's a flat white?
I couldn't tell you. I know it's some sort of mix of, steam foam and milk and
Bro,
espresso.
leave me.
But
I was
I don't
trying to
know.
think.
I
I'm
don't
back
know.
up.
I know. I drink a lot of different things. I never know what it is. But that's why I was
All
like a
right,
little
cool.
bit of a coffee snob, but not really connoisseur. But yeah. So
All right,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, for me, real quick on those same two things, my favorite thing actually was like the museum. Honestly, La Seguela, the 6D experience. I've never seen anything like that before, so that was dope, and I definitely wouldn't have saw it if you hadn't came. My favorite. That was my favorite experience. My favorite thing just about Spain in general is just like kind of like the culture. Like I just like how late they stay up. The people seem really friendly. Like I said, the beaches are nice. I just like the whole overall vibe and culture of Spain. And of course, the food is really good. Um, yeah, that that's pretty much it. Like again, Spain is always good to me. Please go visit Spain if you need a place to go. Sangria be hitting to me. I love the sangria there.
Yeah, agreed.
Hey, well, this has been another ZTT Zen Trap Travel. Again, I'm one of your two hosts, Yogi LG.
Zamp.
We
Mike
got our boy
C.
Mike Hurd on. Mike C. I love it.
All right, and if you
Hey,
can't do
thanks for
nothing
joining
else,
us.
yeah, Mike, really appreciate you sitting down with us.
Oh yeah, of course.
Got to
Appreciate
get you
you.
back
Appreciate you.
while you are out here with us. If you can't do nothing else, make sure you protect your peace.
Protect your energy.
Ooh, yeah, Mike.
It's the Zen Trap. We
We out.
out.
Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap. you.